with none of the bad stuff, only the things you want. This is going to be a fabulous variety show. I've got so many fantastic items coming up, including the world's most expensive spice. Saffron is here. A lot of you emailed about that. CoQ10 also here. But first and foremost, let's welcome the man of the hour, Andrew. It was a week since we last did one, a blink of an eye, and here we go again. It's great to have you on the show.
My pleasure, Adam. It's just we focus so much on the Today Special at the beginning of the month that I thought it was appropriate that we kind of dig into the variety a little bit, because there's so many questions that pertain to the products that don't get a lot of airtime. So hopefully we'll answer a lot of those questions tonight.
Well, our first one deserves a lot of airtime because research has shown how important it is to consume vitamin D. But Andrew, so many of us, most of us, are deficient, right?
Well, if you're not supplementing vitamin D, the research is clear. You're going to be deficient or insufficient in it. And vitamin D is without question, and I've been saying this now for as long as I've been making vitamins, for about, I guess, almost 43 years, that vitamin D is without question the most important of the vitamins, more important than vitamin C, more important than vitamin E, more important than B12. When you look at the wide range of functions within our body, systems within our body that vitamin D affects, we often think of calcium absorption and the strength of our bones. We think of how our muscles function as we get older, certainly. Our muscles need to contract for us to be balanced and not fall. Vitamin D is critical. But that's only scratching the surface of the role vitamin D plays throughout our body. And most importantly now, in terms of immune system function, that when you look at the science, the most foundational nutrient that we must make sure that we have at adequate levels is vitamin D. And usually, when you lavish praise on something and talk about how special and unique it is, it usually means that that's something that's going to be really expensive. It's almost how you get prepared for the investment when someone tells you how special it is, how important it is, how critical it is, and then it's going to be really expensive. Well, vitamin D is among the least expensive products I make. It couldn't be made any better than it is. You can read the reviews and see how well it works, how it advances your blood levels, raises your blood levels to healthy levels. And it's less than a dime a capsule. No matter what potency you choose, we don't discriminate. So whatever potency you want, it's less than a dime a capsule in the large size, and only barely over a dime a capsule in the next to large size.
And that is either 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU. To Andrew's point, it's here with our special pricing. Everything's going to ship free to you. You've got our 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Even that largest size, 720 capsules, coming in at just $69.90, saving you $40. I'll read two quick reviews because they're compelling, as on all of Andrew's products. People like to talk about them. They want to show off about how their experience has been so beneficial. This first review from Jemmy says, at a normal range, finally. Andrew, my vitamin D level had been very low for years, even with taking vitamin D capsule from other sources 2 times a week at one point. Well, about 6 months ago, I started taking your essential one along with your vitamin D3, and today I found out my level is finally at a normal range. My doctor was very surprised, but honestly, I was already expecting this since I take many of your supplements and have seen dramatic results. Thank you, Andrew. P.S. I see now there is an Essential 1 version with extra vitamin D. Last one, Kiana from Texas. It really works. The last time I went to my doctor, he jokingly said that I was one of only 3 of his patients that are not vitamin 3 deficient. Wow. I don't know what the other 2 are taking, but I take 2 capsules of vitamin D3 2000 IU each day. The price of vitamin D3 is so reasonable, just about anyone can afford to get it. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew, how would you guide us with regards 1, 2, or 3,000 IU?
Well, and by the way, if you go to hsn.com, the 4,000 and 5,000 IU are the same price.
Wow.
So you can go from 1,000 to 5,000, and just think about that. You can get your 5,000 IU. You could take it, say you could take it twice a week, because vitamin D works that way. You could take a larger dose every other day, or you could take a smaller dose every day. You could use it as you choose to achieve the levels you seek. But for most folks, the minimum you'd ever want to contemplate taking is 1,000 IU daily. But to get within the healthy, normal range, the range that most doctors are referring to, that's going to take 2,000 to 3,000 IU. to get to the level that I consider a healthy range is going to be 4,000 IU. If you're overweight, because body fat kind of traps and sequesters vitamin D, you might need to take 4,000 or 5,000 IU. The reason why I make all of the products the same price is I don't want to penalize anyone for the choice they make. And as long as we can make all of these products affordable, no matter what the potency you choose, again, we are unique in that we manufacture everything. So whether it's the 1,000 IU or the 2, 3, 4, or 5,000 IU, you're paying the same price. So it makes vitamin D, when you think of 5,000 IU as like 5 capsules of the 1,000 IU, or the 3,000 IU is like 3 capsules, obviously, it just shows how affordable this is. Even in any of the potencies, the largest size is less than a dime a capsule, which is always my goal with my products, is to get them to as close to a dime a capsule as possible.
It kind of starts and ends with what it says on the screen: vitamin D, the most important and the most affordable vitamin to consume. Nearly 2,000 5-star reviews. Thank you for your orders on this one. A lot happening in this hour. I want to do a quick 2-minute special on immune factors. Always a lot of questions about this, Andrew. I know whether it's Colleen or myself, we always talk about immune factors, especially this time of year. A really powerful product.